Hello everybody, it's NerdboyWeebs here. I am back with a new reaction. This is going to be a 3-for-1. Cause I had to, actually, before I even checked this video, hold on, I am way too far back. I am so sorry. I actually had to check to make sure this person had a song for this character. And we're going to go for a 3-in-1 reaction of Toji Fukushida raps. Starting with Rustage, Going for the Kill, featuring Impy. If you guys don't know this, Toji is one of my favorite characters in JujutsuKaisen, period. Along with Gojo, Maki, and Yuta. And I think the next thing Rush is posting, I think might be in the next week or two, is I think the Will of D cipher. So we're going back to One Piece after this.
Give me that cash, give me that money. Back from the dead and I'm still stacking bodies.
Ooh.
Give me that bag, give me that funding. Got no job, just the thrill, cause I'm going for the kill, yeah.
Hit him with the links when I'm breaking these chains.
Oh! Hold up. Oh, that was a drippy behind hook. Okay, and he's going straight for it because Toji, he's a sorcerer killer for them green. And I've been thinking about this because there's a new manga out on Shonen Jump's app called Kagurabachi. And I said that the main character gives me vibes, or when I look at the main character, I feel like he's Toji, but if Toji was out for vengeance instead of the green. And what I mean by that is because in Kagurabachi, there are sorcerers, and they are a part of Chihiro's, the main character, Chihiro's, Desire of Vengeance, and if you know Toji's a sorcerer killer, excuse me, that's what made me think that, but making sure to let him know he about the money.
He
really does have no joke.
Links when I'm breaking these chains. Put him at the brink with a fatal mistake. Pull up, man, go pull up. I ain't up the kinks and I'm taking their names. Moving out the same day and playing our game. I'm not a movement, I'm merely a man. Messing with mutants to feel what I am. I'm the intrusion, I'm clearing the path as a gun will go off without hearing a bang. You need a serious plan, they got nothing to say with a spear in my hand. I got cut to the chase when I'm piercing the dam. Let the flood wash away all the blood and decay that I smeared on the land.
Because here's the thing, Toji don't give an F. He really, this man shot a 16-year-old girl in the head of, like, with no mercy. And I was reading when I was reading last week's chapter, if you remember, Reiko, I think it's the 16-year-old that GoJones Geto were protecting, Reiko, I think is her name, Reika. And you know the scene where we see her maid, it seems like she got captured by Toji. There's a scene recently in the manga where we visit the afterlife because of a certain character, and if you've seen the spoilers, you know who I'm talking about. And in that afterlife scene, not only we see that girl and also Toji, we also see the maid, and I was like, man, Toji, I love you as a character, but F you for doing that. If he did that, I will be so pissed off. I'm sorry. I like that maid. I'm just saying. But yeah, Toji, granted, Toji may be a D-bag, but he's actually not that god-awful of a person. I honestly think the worst two people in this series is a character who you might have kind of just saw for the first time, but I'm not going to say their name because they haven't gotten to that part yet in the anime, because we're in the Shibuya arc right now. But the other one being Sukuna himself, because the current art is going on of Jujutsu Kaisen's manga, the Calling Game arc, made me officially hate Sukuna. This arc we're in right now, I lost all my hype for Sukuna because of it. But the Calling Game arc made me hate him officially. So, and also, be on the lookout for Toji this in the Shibuya arc. Fair warning.
You need a serious plan, they got nothing to say with a spear in my hand. I got cut to the chase when I'm piercing the dam. Let the flood wash away all the blood and decay that I smeared on the land. I know from the lost sheep, watching how I dropped it. I got the control like a hockey man, so strong but he knocked me. Red from his neck and then next to his chest if he crossed me. Lame in the field with the...
I hope that's what I thought it was. That whole scene with essentially Toji skewer Gojo. That scene was deliciously brutal. And I loved it. Because, like, Hidden Inventory arc is my favorite arc of Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm saying this as someone who's caught up to the manga. But, like, this arc, oh my... Hidden Infinity arc is literally my favorite arc of Jujutsu Kaisen. And if you saw it when he broke through the Infinity Void and just go, I was like, oh my god, it was beautifully made. As a man so strong, but not me. But he not me. It's because this man don't got no cursed energy. He's using cursed weapons. He got that worm, he had that sword, and he had the Glock. Think about that.
But he knocked me right from his neck and then next to his chest. If he crossed me, lame in the field with the poppies. I ain't gonna deal with the proxy. Stuff like you feel, but ignore with the jobby. Watching what I wheel, drone more like a poppy. Prick getting stored like a codpiece. Fluid and nimble, chopsticks up like a funeral symbol. Mean with the most, that's two in the middle. And I'm steady with my hand like I move with a gimbal. Man so stupid, he's simple. Hug a check off the check and I do it official. When you gamble with death, you just choose the pistols. 60 ahead and your view is abysmal. Cause I be
pulling out 6 and all that. Don't certain guns like hold at least 6 rounds in them? And I think because Toji's gun probably holds that amount. But yeah, like here's the thing: Toji's likes women who are financially stable. For one thing, this man is the man is an a-hole to a degree. But you gotta keep in mind what clan he comes from. His clan treated him, not just Maki, but him like garbage because he has no cursed energy. But the thing is, like, I think for Neverworld said is that that Toji's kind of maybe considered the Madara Uchiha of Jujutsu Kaisen, where he could be dead, but you'll still know and get this sense of, snap, like when you hear his name. That's how dangerous Toji is. Regardless if he isn't on, like, Sukuna's level. G's art is actually made of, what if Toji was Sukuna's vessel? And I think someone was bringing up that really wouldn't do that much to Toji since he got no cursed energy. So that's very curious, but there's so much to unpack about Toji.
Because I be born without love, I'm lucky I'm born. Man, it's tough, but I cut to the core. Pay for the silence for money, control me and blessed with the cut. Choose the pistols, 60 ahead and your view is abysmal. Because I be born without luck, but I'm lucky I'm born. Man, it's tough, but I cut to the core.
I feel like that made me think of Zuko when he said, I'm lucky to be born, because remember that scene of you were born lucky? I mean, he said about Azula to Aang, that my father said that my sister was born lucky, but I was lucky to be born. And that goes along the fact that Toji probably got outcasted because he had no cursed energy. And think about it. There's a scene that's going to happen in the Calling Game arc, and it leads to one of the greatest things ever in Jujutsu Kaisen, and also cements why Maki is best girl. There's a literal scene where you're going to see the visage of Toji behind Maki, and it's beautifully made and gorgeous. And I got hyped the moment I saw it.
Man, it's tough, but I cut to the core. Pay for the silence for money, control me and blessed with the curses of double-edged sword. I leave a source out on the floor, down in the flow, but I trusted the source. Silently judged like a mother-in-law. My appetite's gone, but I'm hungry for more. Hit him with the link.
Ooh, dang! Like talk about that. Ooh. Also, I love the blessed curse with a double-edged sword, because like we often hear the thing, some things are a blessing and a curse at the same time. So that's like a double-edged sword. You get some good, some bad. But I think it's how you manage the blade and how you swing it. So yeah.
The flow, but I trusted the source. Silently judged like a mother-in-law. My appetite's gone, but I'm hungry for more. Hit him with the links when I'm breaking these chains.
Did they ever explain what happened to make it
I made a mistake. Pull up, man, go pull up. Cause I ain't other kings and I'm taking their names. Moving out the same day and playing our game. Talk about masters of strings, they affect your nerves like a marionette. People are bargaining chips every second on earth, is a gamble with death.
Ooh. I love the marionette part with the strings, because marionettes are basically like puppets, but like price on a life, taking a gamble with death, because remember, this guy is a literal professional assassin on sorcerers. Okay, I just drew a little bit, I'm sorry. Literally, he's about the green. He will kill Jujutsu sorcerers for the money. This man is literally to a degree a deadbeat dad, but at the same exact time, you're gonna see something in the Shibuya arc involving Toji that's gonna make you go, okay, he's not that bad. He's a terrible person, but he's not that bad. If you want to compare Sukuna, the name I will not say, I was about to say it, but the person who's actually in Geto's body, spoiler alert, technically, and Toji's the least worst person out of those three. I'm just saying.
A card in the sin, but a method that works could be bad for success. Now that the class is dismissed, I'll be tearing the worst from my family crest. Look at how the plan unfolded, man is rolling, pulling out a weapon like a bag of holding. Every time they pop up, I be whacking.
Oh!
That's another job done, it's a damn revolt. Lack control, and I do it again and again and again and again. Rapid gold, like man, I'm a 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. When he blue red.
What the freak are you going on, bro? That was some savage, like, bam, 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 bam type runs. Dang.
Man, I'm a 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. When he blue red, make a do so purple. Heavy box green like a smooth with wordles. Take a square up, but I'm moving circles. Herbal, cut up my new commercial. Outside blow with the wounded turtle. Cut into bits full of bitterness. I'm gonna shred my foes like a mutant turtle. I'll put a limit on limitless.
The green box made me think of what happened to Gojo recently, but also made me think of I went back to that box when the moment in the churl, but I'm gonna look at that.
Blow with the wounded turtle, cut into bits full of bitterness. I'm gonna shred my foes like a mutant turtle. I'll put a limit on limitless.
Okay. I'll put a limit on limitless because he literally did damage to the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer in history, being Gojo, but also Shredder, like in Churl, because it's Shredder. Orokusaki, major villain, if not main villain of the Ninja Turtles when the Krang aren't involved, but in the Foot Clan is.
Mutant turtle, I'll put a limit on limitless.
Give me that money back from the dead and I'm still stacking bodies. Give me that bag, give me that funding. Got no job, just the thrill, cause I'm going for the kill, yeah.
The links when I'm breaking these chains, put them at the brink when I fatal mistake. Pull up, man, go pull up, cause I ain't other kinks and I'm taking their names. Moving out the same day and playing our game. Cause man, I'm gonna hit him with the links when I'm breaking these chains. Put them at the brink when I fatal mistake. Pull up, man, go pull up, cause I ain't other kinks and I'm taking their names. Moving out the same day and playing our game.
That was sexy. That was some sexy work there, Rustage. Let's see who's next. I'm gonna go DPS. Oh, there we go. Going for Go by Daddyphatsnaps.
What you thought? What you thought? What you thought?
Thank you for the warning.
What you thought?
Oh, I love how that's shaped like a sword.
I don't know what you.
Is that Peso in the background?
But it isn't. Yeah. I don't know who you thought I was, but I'm different. Let me wait a minute. Many men have tried, none of you can mimic. Many men have died, never found a limit. Even hands no Sukuna, cause they never learned a figure.
That was slick. It's good. Never lend a finger. Because again, like, man literally broke through an infinite void. Because he has cursed weapons.
Many men have tried, none of you can mimic. Many men have died, never found a limit. Even hands no Sukuna, cause they never learned a figure.
Oh, eat a hand. Okay.
Death is coming, won't you feed a bro? Pull the bread, I pull the triple, then I eat.
Oh!
Reaper has a rhythm, me and every beater low, cause everybody sheepish when they see it. Composer when I'm killing, hit reversing.
Okay, Toji is a goat. And he's a sorcerer's Grim Reaper, technically. That made me think of that G's art video of him using Sukuna and Baki together, using the release date, and he's like, "Is that the Grim Reaper?" But dang.
When they see it, composer when I'm killing, hit reverse, and then I watch your body decompose. Make you swallow lead, aiming for a lethal dose.
Oh.
You with a kick and leave your fucking speaker blown, leaving in the boxes. I ain't fucking with the penal code. They be like,
was that again? Is that shots at the whole thing of what happened to Gojo in the anime recently? Again, I already know what's happening. I'm just not saying it for those who haven't watched it.
They be like, where my bitch at? She at home. So you got some last words, I put her on the speakerphone. Oh, she can't talk because she needed dawn. Take it to.
I can't believe you just did that. I can't believe you just did that. Because, yes, I know it happened, but still, it's not funny. It's like, oof. Again, I love Toji as a character, but he's still an a-hole. I acknowledge that. I love the man, but he's still an a-hole.
Next to you won't be alone. I just want to say, I ain't even playing with you. Better had a brand. I was in the grave with you. Send a little lamb. Put it in the chamber and go. What the fuck you said? Think you won the game, homie? You must be insane. Did I keep a thing on me? Send a little lamb. Put it in the chamber and go.
Again with it.
Bitch, give me something to eat. If not, I'll send you Ariel and put you under the sea. And every witness rather act like there was nothing to see. But every future that I'm seeing nothing but green. I told you, hit on a spike, that's what.
Money bars.
I hear when I say dead or alive. No curse, so when I strike, it's the dead of a night. No neck, cause when I strike, I'ma sever your ties. No check, there'll be no neck, better settle your time. No ties, and the boy flip like it's Jekyll and Hyde.
That was a great execution of flips. And because he mentioned the neck, freaking going for Gojo's neck, and like going was like he went from neck, and he also went and also flipped like Jekyll and Hyde, because Jekyll and Hyde, two separate personalities. No ties when the boy flip. Wait, why does that look like Freddy Krueger?
No ties and the boy flip like it's Jekyll and Hyde. It was never given, had to work for this. Started cold, I had to smoke the furnaces. No curse, still the baddest killer on the surface, bitch. Spilling all your blood on all the surfaces. He leaking, grab the tourniquets. Salem in his hoe, I guess the boy about to burn a witch.
Dang. Also, I love the fact he mentioned had to work for this, because again, Toji has no curse energy. He was not blessed with curse energy, much like Magi wasn't blessed with curse energy. So those two are the embodiment of work for it until you can't do it no more. And also, Salem, he mentioned the Salem witch trials, because that was one of the things they did during the Salem witch trials.
They told me that you soft. Total bitch. I had to let it off. Pull it to your bars. You know I'm not a chauvinist. No, I'm not a chauvinist. Bullets and hoes and coexist.
Wait. Oh, I was about to say, is that? I thought that was Sukuna just now. If you know, you know. But like he said, I'm not a chauvinist. Basically, that's his way of saying his hands, his Glock, and his blade are rated E for everyone, regardless of gender, age, whatever. That's what he's saying.
Oh, I had to let it off. Pull it to your bars. You know I'm not a chauvinist. No, I'm not a chauvinist. Bullets and hoes and coexist. Throwing that thing at go.
Dang!
When you on the purpose, stick either way, I'ma pull it and offer you no condolences. Sending you to the skies and your family never over it. In my lane, and you looking like a bowling pin. Cause when I pull the blade, I only pull a split. I'm the kind of man to make you go legit. Pack of death, I hit you at the range when I blow a kiss. Plug it on the bits. I just wanna say.
Wow. Was that basically a chef's kiss to the mass amount of murder that was just made right there? Wow.
I'm the kind of man to make you go legit. Pack of death, I hit you at the range when I blow a kiss. Plug it on the bits. I just wanna say, I ain't even playing with you. Better had a brand. I was in the grave with you. Send a little lamb. Put it in the chamber and go. What the fuck you said? You won the game, homie. You must be insane. Did I keep a thing on me? Send a little lamb. Put it in the chamber and go. If I got you in the crosshairs when you say, you better go. If I hit you with a bus there, then believe it. You better go. And I get it that it's not fair, but don't get deleted. You better go. Cause if they're breaking up the right share, then it's easy. You gonna go.
think between his and Rustage, I think. Oh, wrong one. We've already reacted to this one. All right. Next is GameboyJones. I think between his and Rustage, I think beat-wise, I think Daddyphatsnaps got the better. I mean, had the more advanced beat, but with the hook, I feel when Rustage and MP had that. So let's see what we got for Mr. GameboyJones and featuring this one.
That's so cool. Tables.
See my pride, if we see them guys, homie, we gon' slide, we don't lie, we just see them lie, with life through their eyes, we don't try, do it during day, we don't need the night, we outside, we outside, homie, we outside, 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 we outside.
Ooh, that beat sounds straight up evil. Appropriately evil, but ugh, that sounded nasty.
We outside, we outside, homie, we outside, we outside, we outside.
And the way you're saying it sounds evil.
We outside, low piece, gonna piece that pride. Yo, we couldn't beat my prime. You was not me, but at least you tried. Yeah, I could drop P and delete they kind. Like flight red blue, cause I red moves. Get them dead too nice, so I keep them alive. For life, I'm reaping.
Was he talking about the show, or was he talking about Prison Blood? What are you talking about? Hold on.
Repeat my prime. You was not me, but at least you tried. Yeah, I could drop P and delete they kind. Like flight red blue, cause I red moves. Get them dead too nice, so I keep them alive.
Oh.
Life, I'm reaping the pride. For price, got beats on the side. Tommy's web, keeping the fire. Too tall like
oh my god,
who's up, you divine on show. Blue guns only fire, he told. Group pub better bind his soul. Who cut my line too cold. Craft for the kill, I slit they foe. Too ill for the green light, Willem Dafoe. Instead of my gut these hoes.
Green light, Willem Dafoe. Green Goblin, people.
Yeah, I could drop P and delete they kind. Like flight red blue, cause I red moves. Get them dead too nice, so I keep them alive. For life, I'm reaping the pride. For price, got beats on the side. Tommy's web, keeping the fire. Too tall like 954. Who's up, you divine on show. Blue guns only fire, he told. Group pub better bind his soul. Who cut my line too cold. Craft for the kill, I slit they foe. Too ill for the green light, Willem Dafoe. Instead of my gut these hoes. She tall like gods, I'ma shit on the ghosts. All this eyes, little bitch, I'm way too cold and
basically, he's taking a dump on everyone who thinks that can take him down. Because again, he literally did the most amount of damage to the strongest sorcerer of this generation. Gojo.
on the ghost. All this eyes, little bitch, I'm way too cold and they can't stand it. Way that I slid in the scene like Toji, they talk on drip like he's industry playing. I see him as his
wait, hold up. Did he mention Dodo?
Like he landed. Why was the one with these hoes? She tall like gods, I'ma shit on the ghost. All this eyes, little bitch, I'm way too cold and they can't stand it. Way that I slid in the scene like Toji, they talk on drip like he's industry playing. I see him as his, so I son and abandon him. And on this.
Is that a nod to the whole worm? Because Industry Planet, because that thing didn't that thing like sprang like a plant at one point, or was there like that whole spore thing that was coming? I think Gojo during the fight. And if you know, like Industry Planet, can also, you know how a lot of people who consider like rappers who are all the same, excuse me, are considered industry plants. It correlates as a play on that. It could also mean there's also the industry plant like something at a factory.
Way that I slid in the scene like Toji, they talk on drip like he's industry playing. I see him as
and also drip himself.
And on the team, white tall like he landed. Why was the one swinging, he vanished? Like who the invisible man is, bitch? They be like, oh man, I don't got no team, I'm solo standing. Toji.
He was also Invisible Man's a character, specifically of the Universal. If you know who the Invisible Man is from Universal, the Universal Monsters, you know who he is. And he's like, legit, Toji's a dang demon when you think about it. like this, and this band kind of be getting into these places quietly when I actually really think about it, because we heard no when he did what he did to Reiko. I mean Reika. You know who I'm talking about, but.
I was the wrong one swinging, he vanished. Like, who the invisible man is, bitch? They be like Chozo man. I don't got no team, I'm solo standing. Toji, bit beam ultra cannon. Yeah, and I made bit bad like ransom. Goes to the Gojo, I'm holding his fans. Like, why is he flowing? I'm poking his mans up. Thinking he gifted, I'm grished with sand. Red dots to his dot like beta and gamma, bitch.
Oh. Okay. GameboyJones, you sound like a literal monster right now. And also, I love the fact you mentioned the flying, because, like, again, Gojo stands on infinity, literally.
Flowing, I'm poking his mans up. Thinking he gifted, I'm grished with sand. Red dots to his dot like beta and gamma, bitch.
We outside, we outside, homie. We outside, we outside, we outside, homie. We outside, we outside, we outside, homie. We outside, we outside, we outside, homie. We outside. No dealing, my dealings, I'm making the killing. I'm stealing the stick, be your Maki and leave your head spinning. A minute, two.
Thank you for writing some Maki, GameboyJones, and possibly foreshadowed what's going to happen.
We outside. No dealing, my dealings, I'm making the killing. I'm stealing the stick, be your Maki and leave your head spinning. A minute, 2 months on the millions. I stay at my feelings when I'm doing business. Wells, I know the best, got them on rivet. Made them pray to God, they weren't religious. Came to play the eye, I was with them. Packed the swords of breath, thought he was gift. I do what I gotta, I'm all of my colors.
Because Gojo was a spoiled brat as a kid, and also he's referred to as the honored one.
He was gift. I do what I gotta, I'm all of my colors. They told me to get him, I hit him, I got him. I gave him Nirvana when I up the stomach. This stomach goes weak anytime there is commas. I came from the bottom, bet my bottom dollar. Life has been a bitch, I gave the bitch a collar. If you wanna holler, better have your wallet, cause my talking cheap, you gon' need a deposit. Pulling up my pimmick.
Okay. Was that supposed to be an insult to his wife? Granted, the man ain't loyal. I know this. Toji's not loyal. But at least his last thought before he died was Megumi and his wife. So, see? He's not that bad of a person. And if you hear what's going on, that's my long getting mode. Alright. That long of the comment thing.
If you wanna holler, better have your wallet, cause my talking cheap, you gon' need a deposit. Pulling up my pimmick, gonna put you in the red. Then I'll get right to it, cause I'm all about the bread. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, wasn't coulda, so it's dead.
Oh! Ooh, that shoulda, woulda, woulda. That was nuts. And also, the whole put you in the red is because in, I think, business, or when you're a part of a company that deals with business, if you're on the black, if your sales and stuff in the company itself is in the black, I think that means your money is like the business and the company is secure. But when it's on the red, it's on the verge of bankruptcy. That's what he's saying. Toji's gonna bankrupt these people who pay him.
You gon' need a deposit. Pulling up my pimmick, gonna put you in the red. Then I'll get right to it, cause I'm all about the bread. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, wasn't coulda, so it's dead. You end up special with the bullet in your head.
Man, that's mean.
You look like food and that food about to feed me. I got the drip, but it's you that is leaking. Bodies on nice like Aokiji. Huh? Yeah, holla.
That's a One Piece. Akiji's a One Piece character for you people who don't know. Like, for you people only watching live action, he hasn't been revealed yet. This man don't really come in till like a few hundred episodes later. First time I saw him is he was freezing Robin. He's been in the manga lately, along with Kizaru, I think it's his name. He's another Marine. But Aokiji's devil fruit powers and allow him to use ice.
Food and that food about to feed me. I got the drip, but it's you that is leaking. Bodies on nice like Aokiji. Huh? Yeah, holla. Wait, I got time today to make me a little bit of Skrilla in all kinds of ways. Shorty said I gotta kill a body like a yandere. Sorry, gotta get back to this money. Ain't got time to play.
Nice to know GameboyJones knows about his yanderes. I feel Savvy would appreciate that if she heard that, because the yandere is being her brand. And me, I'm also a yandere lover, but I also like I like Kudere first and more. Yandere comes right after. But dang, yeah, but Yandere cross the wrong one, and you're gonna, if you're not careful, and this is regardless, if you were a threat to or a loved one, your life's on the line.
Kill a body like a yandere. Sorry, gotta get back to this money. Ain't got time to play. See my prize. If we see them guys, homie, we gon' slide. We don't lie, we just see them lie. When life through their eyes, leave them dry. Do it during day. We don't need the night. We outside, we outside, homie. We outside, 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 we outside, we outside, homie. We outside.
If you wanted to, these expensive, these is red bottoms, these is blood to shoot. It sounded like it really did. The reason I started doing that is when I was listening to dun dun dun, it sounded like Kodak Yellow by Cardi B. I mean Bodak Yellow by Cardi. I'm sorry, but that was okay. So if I had to rank these, I think Rustage is getting top place for this, based on presentation, the hook. If we're going to compare hooks, yeah, GameboyJones is going second and DPS is going third on that. But in terms of beat, it's basically in the order that it's in right now. Because separating the putting the beat together and separating it in terms of how I feel about Rustage and Impy's execution of just the whole song just nailed it apart. Daddyphatsnaps, we know he's goated. It's just that there are times that even Rustage can surpass like how I feel about his tracks. I'm just saying. That's not to take anything away from DPS. It's just that I'm allowed to have an opinion, all right? And GameboyJones, I honestly feel like he probably... I think the person who had the most like savage bars was Daddyphatsnaps. But the one that I think had the... I think bars I could probably get the most was probably GameboyJones. Like, basically, he had the most break down the ball bars I can get instantaneously like that. So, I'm not going to place them in certain ones. They're all great songs, and they're about one of my favorite JujutsuKaisen characters, so I don't care. Well, if you like this video, please subscribe and share. I'm out. Please check all three of these guys out. All three of these YouTube rappers out, please. If you haven't by now, really, come on, how long have we been doing this? But please subscribe and share to them. Then if you like my reaction, please subscribe and share. I'm out.